My name is Becky Erby. I'm married to Spencer. We've been coming to this church for the past 10 or 11 years. Spencer grew up here, but I recently started coming when we got married 10 years ago. If you were to ask me someone's faith story or testimony, how it's spoken to me or changed my life, I don't think I can answer that by singling out one individual. I grew up going to church with my grandparents. I have fond memories of my grandfather belting out hymns during church. Through the summer, my brother and I would go to my other set of grandparents and spend a week there going to their church and doing vacation Bible school. I have parents who we were always raised that we could openly speak about religion. I have a husband who is a man of God. I have in-laws who are very deeply seated within their faith. So to limit this question to single out one individual, I don't really think is fair. I would say I have a number of people who share their testimonies with me that helps me with my journey with God. Recognizing someone else's faith story, I would say that comes from being a nurse. I have the opportunity to meet a wide variety of people, but when I meet these people, they're going through the worst time of their life and they're living out their worst possible nightmare. Most of them are in the midst of saying goodbye to a loved one. It's my job to prepare them for that. You learn a lot about people just by watching and saying nothing. But watching people struggle isn't easy. When you've made deep attachments or have deep feelings for these people. For example, watching a close friend lose a job, and with that, her self-esteem and her self-worth. So it's times like that when I dig deep and I listen to my heart and I rely on God to guide me and direct me in order for me to comfort them and love them through it. Listening to God through other people is a difficult thing to put into words. Some people have the gift of preaching the word, like I have the gift of being a nurse and helping people. I have a few select friends and family members that I know I can count on, whether it's to pray with me in a difficult time or to uplift me by quoting the Bible and relating it to my current situation. Sometimes God puts these people in the right place at the right time, and it becomes more nonverbal communication. When God speaks through these people, you have to pay attention to what isn't being said. Encouraging others to talk about their faith is difficult for me, as I can't discuss my own faith very well because I'm still learning and growing in my walk with God. I'm a Christian simply because I believe in God. This means living this out on a daily basis within my marriage and passing it on to my children. This doesn't mean that I won't mess up, falter, or sin. But by His grace, we're given forgiveness, and He died so we could live. Being a Christian means being eager to learn more about God and living according to His will. Listening to other people's story is an uplifting experience. When we share what God has done for us, it makes it easier for others to follow Christ. Faith comes by hearing. To answer the question, whose story isn't being shared or told, was a difficult question to come up with an answer to. I interpreted this as individuals who don't know God and haven't proclaimed their faith, such as the alcoholic who drowns their sorrows in a bottle instead of worshiping the Lord, or the drug addict who seeks out the next fix instead of seeking out the knowledge that he needs within the Bible.
I will lift up your name, and the foxes in the vineyard will not steal